Hey guys. Today it's the last day of BookTubeathon. Yay! And it's also the first day I can participate. Yay! Yeah. Hi guys. Today's challenge, which is in my opinion I think the best challenge that we had the entire week, is by Ariel. You had to talk about your favorite book or your favorite book experience, which is like very important to you. And I decided I wanted to talk about this book series that is very important in the way which made me the way I am. Ooh, this book series is called it's the Dolfje Weerwolfje book series by Paul van Loon. It's a Dutch children's book series, and so probably very unknown on the BookTube space, but I really wanted to talk about this book, and you will see in a moment why. So for my own ease, I'll just hold up one of the books. I will hold up the second book because I don't own the first book, so I want to hold up this one. This book series is very important to me because of this book series I started reading. I started reading and I started growing in the reader and in the person that I am. In group 4, so basically when I was 7 years old, my group 4 teacher started reading this to me. He was a guy, his name was Willem, and he read this book out loud to the class. And because of this, it has changed my life in a big way. So he started reading this book to us, and because of this book I started reading. I started enjoying books. I started enjoying the stories. The way I've always had dyslexia, because dyslexia is not something that you grow up, that you just get. My entire family has dyslexia, and I never really, it's not like a trait for dyslexics, and at first I didn't really enjoy reading because it was very hard for me, and because I couldn't find the enjoyment in it. I couldn't find a reason behind, like, why should I do this? Why should I read? So my year 4 teacher started reading Dolfje Weerwolfje to the class, and because of this series, and because of him, and because the way that he told the story, and the way that he brought this world alive, he got me completely sucked in. The series got me completely sucked in, and ever since that moment that he started reading that story, I've been sucked into this world. I've been sucked into the reading world, because it has shown me how important, not per se how important, but how much fun it is to read. So yeah, that's why I want to talk about this book. I also want to make this video not only about this book. I also wanted to make it about... So yeah, this book made me start reading, but this book has... And basically this teacher has given me so much more. Again, because I'm dyslexic, it's something that you have your entire life. And because of this book, and because of the reason I started reading, I've basically grown out of parts of my dyslexia. I still see that I have it, I can still notice it in some things, but because I've started reading this book, because I've started reading this series, and because he read this series to us, it has changed me in how smart I am. Because it does make you smarter reading. It has changed me in my perspectives in the world. It has changed me in so many things. And this book, this series, was the beginning of that. It was the start of this entire change. also because my teacher started reading this book, he became such an inspiration to me, and he was such a important person in my life. He was there always for me, especially around that time. My home situation wasn't that great. We had some problems at home, and he was like a father figure to me. And I also wanted to make this video just to talk about the importance of teachers, of having an inspirational person in your life. Because of him, I want to become a teacher. Because of him, he is such. I've never told him this because, yeah, as a girl from, oh my god, start crying. Because of a girl of 7 years old, you don't tell this to people. You notice these things as you become older and as you have seen more. And because of him, I am the way that I am in some ways. Because of him, I want to become a teacher, and I want to become a teacher like him. That's my goal, that's my strive in life. And I always think about him when I'm in class, and like, what did he do in my life? Yeah, the way that he was in my life, I want to be for kids. I want to change the child's life in a good way. And I think that's a very important strive to have as a teacher, and he was my idol in that. So I could have made this video about other books, about more well-known books. I could have talked about The Hunger Games, because that was my first young adult series that I read. I could have talked about The Land of Stories, because that book was the first English book that I read. But I decided to talk about this series, and mainly also talk about the guy who made me start loving reading, because I think it's always important to talk about teachers, because I notice that teachers, even though people know how important they are in a child's development and a child's well-being, I think teachers are also very often overlooked and are very often not in day-to-day life thanked for. And yeah, it's so that's the reason why I made this video. I was not planned. I didn't plan to get all emotional about it, but I did. And I hope you guys get something out of this video. I hope you guys some of you get a bigger appreciation for teachers, and I hope you kind of enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of this video, and I hope you, yeah. Yeah. So let's go for our last BookTubeathon day. I hope you guys have an amazing day, lots of reading fun, and I'll see you in another time, so goodbye!